All right, no coasters. It is Thursday, April 2nd. Here is our workout. You can grab a screenshot or just pause it for a moment if you need to. We'll zoom in on our two versions of the workout we got for today. And then we'll back up. All right, that looks pretty good. Okay. All right, so two versions of this workout today. We've got our no equipment, and then our basic and our full equipment are going to be the same. Okay. For our no equipment, we got 5 rounds for time, 1 minute of a handstand hold, 1 minute bottom of the squat hold. So you're going to get up into a handstand. If you can do this straight through in 1 minute, that's great. Jump down, you'll be onto the squat. If you need to break it, if you do it 30 seconds and then another 30 or however you get to accumulate a minute, we'll get a 1 minute handstand hold. Okay. Once you're done that, we're on to bottom of the squat hold. And same thing, if you can maintain the bottom of the squat, good position for the full minute, then stay there. And if not, break it up, accumulate the minute, and then you're on to your second round. Okay, so 5 rounds total, 4 time. Our basic and full equipment is pretty much the same. Only difference here is that we're actually going to do a weighted squat at the bottom. So 5 rounds for time, 1 minute handstand hold, and then 1 minute weighted bottom of the squat hold. Okay. As far as scaling for this, with the handstand, we can kick up into a handstand. Okay, that's probably what most of us are going to probably do. If you're not comfortable kicking up, you can wall walk up. Okay. And wall walk is totally up to you. If you want to wall walk all the way up so you're completely vertical, that's great. If you want to get your feet up on the wall and not move your hands, just get yourself in basically an overhead position, that's going to be great too. And if you're comfortable moving your hands a few steps, we can go anywhere from that initial position to the vertical position. Okay. If you're not comfortable getting upside down, okay, we can't do that. We can do a plank. Okay, so just on your hands, 1 minute plank position. Okay, for the weighted bottom of the squat hold, you're going to use whatever weight you have. Okay, so a barbell, sandbag, dumbbell, or kettlebell are probably going to be our go-tos. For that, it has to be either the front rack or goblet squat position. Okay, and I'll kind of demo these here in a second as we start to warm up. Only other thing that we'd probably want to do for scaling would be maybe limiting, going down to 4 rounds instead of 5. Okay, if this ends up being super long for you, obviously we've got a minimum of 10 minutes of work here. So if you're more than doubling that, getting into 20 or 25 minutes, and you're not onto your 5th round yet, then we can stop it there. That'd be a way to scale it. Other than that, I think we've covered all of our scaling options. All right. For warm up, we're actually going to start with some mobility. Okay. So 2 pieces to the mobility. Spend at least a minute in each of these. You can actually go longer. Thursday, we're getting closer to the end of the week. So take some time to loosen up, especially after the squats Monday and Wednesday. We want to make sure that we're hips and legs are nice and loose. So pigeon stretch, we'll go a minute on each side. At least you can go longer if you want. The second one we'll do is a child's pose. Okay, same thing, a minute or more. Make sure that we're opening up a good shoulder position. Okay. Once we do that, we're gonna go for a 400 to 800 meter jog. It's totally up to you what kind of runner you are and how much time you have, but get out, run. If you've got time in 800 meter course, go for a little bit longer warm up jog today. Okay. Once we get back, we're into just kind of our basic warm up here, which is going to be our arm circles, forward and backwards, hit both sides. We'll get into bear hugs. Okay. Arm swings and torso twists. Okay. We'll get 10 reps of each. From there, we're on to toe touches, okay, quad stretches, back and forth, and then that step back lunge reaching up to the ceiling, okay, and again, 10 reps, and then we'll finish with our Spider-Man lunges. Okay, 10 reps, and then 5 to 10 reps of push-up to downward dog. Okay? Once we get through our stretches, stability piece, okay, because we're going to be kind of our first progression to our handstands, but we want to make sure that we're keeping our core nice and tight in the handstand position. So let's get a 1 minute plank in this position, okay, on our hands. If you are scaling to the plank, this is what we will be doing for the workout, okay? From there, we're going to jump back up, okay? 10 slow squats with a 2 or 3 second pause in the bottom, okay? So we're starting to get used to that bottom position that we're going to be holding, okay? So 1, 2, 3, and back up. We'll get 10 total, all right? From there, warming up the handstand. We'll start with a wall walk, okay? And again, this is up to you how far you feel comfortable going up, okay? But start with your feet against the wall. Get your feet up. Make sure we push our head through our arms. This would be our second option, okay, as far as scaling goes. Our third option would be to get up a little bit higher, okay? Hold for about 10 seconds. And then our final progression of this will be our kick up, okay? And for our kick up, let's make sure again that we're not overarching. We're trying to maintain hollow body, keep our abs and our butt nice and tight, okay? So last progression, okay, and what we can be doing for the workout is our kick up to handstand, okay? For that last one, let's get a 10 to 20 second hold, okay? And then we're on to the bottom of the squat hold, okay? Just practicing this, making sure we get in a good position. This is actually pretty written on the board. It's a pretty simple workout, but it's really about how well we perform these two movements, these two positions. So handstand hold, try to be head through your arms, okay? Really tight through our core and our glutes. For the bottom of the squat hold, especially if you're super flexible, this can be super easy if you just kind of get down to the bottom. First of all, there's no arms on your legs, so we need to keep our arms up, okay? But this position right here isn't really the best bottom of my squat position, okay? I want to come up a few inches to make sure my chest is up, my back is nice and straight, and I don't want to be resting my hamstrings or my butt down on my calves, okay? So when we're in the bottom of the squat, we're a few inches above that bottom position, or if you're right at parallel or slightly below, you're in a good position, okay? So this will be our bottom of our squat hold. If we're doing the weighted version, okay, the weighted version is obviously going to give us something to hold so that we don't have our arms on our legs. But goblet squat position will be perfect. And this is actually going to help us maintain a little bit better position. Greg, don't touch that, please. This is going to help us maintain a little bit better position. Sorry, guys. In the bottom of the squat, okay? So it's going to make sure that when we're down there, we're firing, we're staying nice and tall in our squat, okay? And we're, again, maintaining that good bottom position, all right? Practice those handstands, those squat holds, okay? Make sure that your hips are nice and loose, and then get going, okay? Again, 5 rounds per time, 1 minute. Handstand hold, 1 minute. Bottom of the squat, okay? Weighted or unweighted. Last piece I got for you is our cash out. We've been doing some squat holds. We're actually going to do some wall squats to get ourselves moving up and down. This is 5 by 5. We're just getting as close to the wall as you can with your arms as high as you can, okay? So when we do this, I'm in as close. My hands are up as high as I can get them, okay? And just really good controlled squats, okay? Our goal here is to, again, get as close as we can, hands as high as we can. Don't worry about how fast or how slow you go. Just maintain control. And hopefully our goal is holding these bottom of the squats for 5 minutes for this workout. our hips are going to feel really good, and we're going to feel do some really good reps against the wall. Okay, that's all I got for you. Let us know how you do. We'll see you on Facebook and be on the whiteboard, and then we'll talk again tomorrow.